death and separation in God's world manifests in a way where nobody, if you consider God your friend, God will not allow you to be in love with or to be attached to someone who is the dearest to you. The logic is very simple. See, for example, I have my family who I love a lot. Now, something bad is happening in front of me. I know that I have to protest. I know that I have to resist. I know that I have to raise my voice. But what I think is that I am a person with a family whom I love. Why do I fall into this crap? And if I fall into this crap, this is a dirty world, and whatever happens to me will not only happen to me, but it will also impact my family. So I don't want my family to be disturbed. And so I don't go ahead, though my conscience had knocked me and told me that this is something wrong happening, you need to go and intervene and try to do something. I don't hear my conscience, I suppress my conscience and tell myself, not my word. Because if I go for it, it is not just me who will be affected, my family might get affected too, and I don't want my family to be disturbed. I want peace for them. If you are friends to God, God will not allow you to be that close to your family that they can influence your choice of doing something right. God will separate. It might happen in terms of separation, it might happen in terms of death, it might happen in any terms. But God will not allow you to continue in a situation where you are so close to one person or a group of individuals that they can impact your capability of doing something right. And this, our epics has shown us again and again. If you see Draupadi and Arjuna separated by God, you see Vali and Sugriv separated by God. These are certain examples which were deeply in love with each other but could not hold on to each other, though they were so much together. Something happened and they had to drift. And interestingly, in this rule which manifests on the earth, the human surroundings, God did not exempt, even God is not exempted from this rule on earth. Ram separates from Sita, Krishna separates from Radha. So you see, in different ways, sacrifice manifests as separation and death, and anybody who is capable of influencing your decision will be separated if you choose to be friends to God, if you choose to be a devotee of God, true devotee of God. And that is the sacrifice, the real sacrifice that our ancient texts are trying to explain to us. So as per our ancient texts, life is a vessel, a finite vessel which remains for a particular period of time. There are only certain things that can be put into the vessel. After some time, after putting enough things, the vessel fills and certain things need to drop off if you want more things. So what you drop off and what you put here, what you allow to remain here, is what determines what kind of life you are leading. And this, what you put on the vessel and what you let go, what you allow to drop off, has a lot to do with your ambition, with your vision of life, with your lakshya. Lakshya is something that I will talk about in my next post. Till then, see you. Bye-bye.